10th standard math part 2nd lesson number 3 is a circle, and we are going to solve problem set 3. We have solved question number 2 to question number 15 in previous lectures. Now let's solve question number 16. In the figure, measure of arc CE. Measure of arc CE is equal to 54 degree. Measure of arc BD, this BD is a 23 degree. Find angle CAE. Angle CAE. Now let's see. Chord BC and chord DE intersect externally at point A. Therefore, we can find this angle. There is one property. Measure of this angle is equal to half in bracket measure of this arc minus measure of this arc. Therefore, number 1, chord BC and chord DE intersects externally at point A. Now angle CAE is equal to half in bracket measure of arc CE minus measure of arc BD. Measure of arc CE minus measure of arc BD is equal to half in bracket measure of arc CE is 54 degree minus measure of arc BD is 23 degree is equal to half into 54 minus 23 is a 31 degree. Therefore 31 upon 2 is a 15.5 degree. Therefore angle CAE is equal to 15.5 degree is our first answer. Now number 2, AB is equal to 4.2. AB is equal to 4.2, BC is equal to 5.4, AE is equal to 12.0. This is given. Now let's see these two theorem of external division of chords. These two chords BC and DE intersect in the exterior of the circle. Therefore, we can apply theorem of external division of chords, that is the AB into AC is equal to AD into AE. Now here AB is given 4.2 and BC is given 5.4. So we have to find AC at first. Therefore AC is equal to AB plus BC. Reason is A dash B dash C. A dash B dash C. Therefore AC is equal to AB is a 4.2 plus 5.4 is equal to 4.2 plus 5.4 is 9.6. Therefore we get AC is equal to 9.6 here. Now AE is a given. AE is a 12 and we have to find here AD. We have to find AD. Then we write AB into AC is equal to AD into AE. Reason is a theorem of external division. Theorem of external division of chords. Therefore, now AB is a 4.2 into AC is a 9.6. AC is 9.6 is equal to AD. AD we have to find into AE is a 12. Therefore, AD is equal to 4.2 into 9.6 upon 12. Now divide by 4. 4 3s are 12. 4 2s are 8. 4 4s are 16. Now divide by 3. 3 8s are 24. Now 4.42 into 8. 8 into 2 is a 16. 8 4s are 32 and 1 is a 33 and 2 decimal points, therefore 3.36. 3.36. So we have answer AD is equal to 3.36. Now number 3. AB is equal to 3.6. AC is equal to 9. AD is equal to 5.4. It is given. And we have to find AE. AB is given and AC is also given. AD given and AE to find. Therefore, AB into AC is equal to AD into AE. AB into AC is equal to AD into AE. Theorem of external division of chords. Theorem of external division of chords. Therefore, AB is a 3.6 into AC 9 is equal to AD 5.4 into we have to find AE. Therefore, AE is equal to 3.6 into 9 upon 5.4. Now 9 6 are 54. It will be 0.6 is equal to 3.6 upon 0.6. If we multiply numerator and denominator by 10, we will get 36 upon 6 is equal to 6. Therefore, AE is equal to 6. AE is equal to 6. Question number 17. In the figure, chord EF parallel chord GH. Chord EF parallel chord GH. Prove that chord EG congruent chord FH. Fill in the blanks and write the proof. And here is a construction. Draw segment GF. Now angle EFG. Angle EFG. This angle and angle FGH. This angle are equal because EF parallel to GH and GF is a transversal, then these two angles are alternate angles. So here reason we write alternate angles. Alternate angles. Now angle EFG. Angle EFG is equal to half into measure of arc EG. This angle intercept the arc EG. Therefore, measure of this angle is half of arc EG. This is according to the inscribed angle theorem. Therefore, angle EFG is equal to half into measure of arc EG. Inscribed angle theorem. Now angle FGH. This angle intercept arc FH. Therefore, measure of this angle is half of measure of arc FH. Therefore, we write here half into measure of arc FH. This is according to inscribed angle theorem. Now, these two angles are equal. Therefore, these two arcs are equal. Therefore, measure of arc EG is equal to measure of arc FH. This is from equations 1, 2 and 3. Now, this arc correspond to chord EG and this arc correspond to chord FH. So, these two chords are congruent. Corresponding chords of congruent arcs are congruent. So, chord EG congruent chord FH. Reason is corresponding chords of congruent arcs are congruent. By 18, in the figure, P is a point of contact. P is a point of contact. OP is a tangent. And P is a point of contact of a tangent with circle. If measure of arc PR is equal to 140 degree, angle POR is equal to 36 degree. Find measure of arc PQ. We have to find this measure of arc PQ. Now let's solve. Number 1. Measure of arc PR is equal to 140 degree. Angle POR is equal to 36 degree. It is a given. Now let's find this angle. This angle PQR is half of this arc PR. This is due to the inscribed angle theorem. Because angle PQR intercepts the arc PR, therefore its measure is half of measure of arc PR. Therefore we write here angle PQR is equal to half into measure of arc PR. Reason is inscribed angle theorem. Inscribed angle theorem. Therefore angle PQR is equal to half into measure of arc PR is 140 degree. Therefore angle PQR is equal to 70 degree. So this angle we get here 70 degree now. Now this angle PQR is a exterior angle for triangle PQO. Angle PQR is exterior angle of triangle PQO. We know that according to the remote interior angle theorem, measure of this angle is equal to the sum of these two angles. Measure of this angle is sum of these two angles. This is according to the remote interior angle theorem. Therefore, we write angle PQR. Angle PQR is equal to angle QPO plus angle POQ. Angle POQ, this is due to the remote theorem of remote interior angle. Remote interior angle of theorem of remote interior angle. Now therefore angle PQR is equal to angle QPO plus angle POR. This angle POQ means angle POR. Reason is O dash Q dash R. Therefore angle PQR we get is a 70 degree is equal to angle QPO plus angle POR. We have given 36 degree. Therefore angle QPO is equal to 70 degree minus 36 degree is equal to, it will be 34 degree. Angle QPO, therefore angle QPO is equal to 34 degree. This angle we get now angle QPO. This angle will be 34 degree. Now ray OP is a tangent and PQ is a secant. Therefore angle between this tangent and this secant, that this angle QPO is a half of measure of arc QP. Theorem of angle between tangent and secant. So we write here angle QPO is equal to half into measure of arc QP, or measure of arc we can write PQ. Reason is a theorem of angle between tangent and secant. Therefore measure of arc PQ is equal to 2 into angle QPO. Now angle QPO is 34 degree. Therefore measure of arc PQ is equal to 34 into 2, 68 degree. Therefore measure of arc PQ is equal to 68 degree is our first answer. Now number 2, OP is equal to 7.2. OP is equal to 7.2. OQ is equal to 3.2. Find OR and QR. Let's see, ray OP is a tangent and QR is a secant. So according to tangent secant segments theorem. According to the tangent secant segments theorem, OP square is equal to OQ into OR. So now OP is equal to 7.2, OQ is equal to 3.2 given. Therefore OP square is equal to OQ into OR. OP square is equal to OQ into OR. Reason is tangent secant segments theorem. Tangent secant segments theorem. 7.2 square is equal to OQ is a 3.2 into OR. Now 7.2 square is 7.2 into 7.2, 2 into 2, 4, 7 into 2 is 14, 7 into 2 is 14, 7 7s are 49 plus 1 is 50. So what will become here? 51.84. So 51.84 is equal to 3.2 into OR. Therefore OR is equal to 51.84 upon 3.2. If we divide this, we get 16.2. OR is equal to 16.2. We have to find QR. Now OR is equal to OQ plus QR. OQ plus QR. Reason is O dash Q dash R. O dash Q dash R. Therefore here we have to find QR. QR is equal to OR minus OQ. OR minus OQ. OR is 16.2 and OQ. What is value of OQ is 3.2. 3.2. Therefore QR is equal to here 13. QR is equal to now 13. And here we get answer OR is equal to 16.2. 16.2. This is our second answer. Now number 3. OP is equal to 7.2. OP is equal to 7.2. OP is equal to 7.2. OR is equal to 16.2. It is given. OP 7.2 and OR 16.2, and we have to find QR. We have to find here QR. At first we have to find OQ and then QR. So once again here we write OP square. OP square is equal to OQ into OR. Tangent secant segments theorem. Tangent secant segments theorem. Now OP is a 7.2, so 7.2 square is equal to OQ. Value of OQ we have not given, so OQ into OR 16.2. Therefore OQ is equal to 7.2 square. We have here 51.84. 51.84 upon 16.2. This we if we divide this, we get 3.2, because 51.84 upon 3.2 is 16.2. So 51.84 upon 16.2. 51.84 upon 3.2 is equal to 16.2. Therefore 51.84 upon 16.2 we get 3.2. So OQ is equal to 3.2. We have to find QR. Then OR is equal to OQ plus QR. Reason is O dash Q dash R. From this, QR is equal to OR minus OQ. So QR is equal to, value of OR is 16.2 and QR is a 3.2. Therefore value of OR 16.2 and OQ is a 3.2. Therefore QR is equal to 13. QR is equal to 13. Example number 19. In the figure, circle with center C and D touch internally at point E. These two circles with center C and circle with center D touch internally at point E. Point D lies on the inner circle. Point D is the center of outer circle which lies on the inner circle. Chord EB of outer circle intersect the inner circle at point A. Prove that segment EA congruent segment EB. Segment EA congruent segment AB. Now segment ED is the diameter of smaller circle. Segment ED is diameter of smaller circle. Also, segment ED is radius of big circle. Segment ED is radius of big circle. Also, it is diameter of small circle. Therefore, angle EAD is equal to 90 degree. So this angle EAD is 90 degree because this angle is angle in semicircle. Angle inscribed in semicircle is 90 degree. Reason is angle inscribed in semicircle. Angle inscribed in semicircle. This angle is 90 degree. Therefore, DA perpendicular AB. Therefore, segment DA perpendicular chord AB. This is the chord of big circle and DA is a segment drawn from the center of a circle on this chord. Therefore, segment EA congruent segment AB. Segment EA congruent segment EAB. Reason is perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to any chord bisect that chord. Reason is perpendicular drawn from the center of circle to any chord bisects that chord. Therefore, segment A congruent segment AB. Question number 20. In the figure, segment AB is the diameter of a circle. Segment AB is the diameter of a circle with center O. The bisector of angle ACB. Bisector of angle ACB intersect the circle at point D. Prove that segment AD congruent segment BD. Segment AD congruent segment BD. Complete the following proof by filling in the blanks. Proof. Draw segment OD. Draw segment OD. Now let's see angle ACB. Angle ACB. This angle will be 90 degree angle because angle inscribed in semicircle. So angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. Now angle DCB. This angle DCB will be 45 degree because CD is angle bisector. Therefore these two angles are equal. Therefore this angle DCB is equal to 45 degree. Reason is CD is bisector of angle C. Measure of arc DB. Now this angle DCB intercept the arc BD. Therefore measure of this angle is half of this arc. Therefore measure of arc BD is 2 into 45 degree. 2 times this angle. This will be 90 degree. Therefore we write measure of arc DB is equal to 90 degree. Inscribe angle theorem. Now angle DOB. This angle DOB will also 90 degree. Definition of measure of arc. This angle is also 90 degree. This 45 degree. Therefore this is 90 degree. This is central angle. Therefore this angle and this are also equal. This is due to the definition of measure of arc. Now segment OA congruent segment OB. Segment OA congruent segment OB. Segment OA and OB are radii of a same circle. Radii of same circle. Therefore line OD is perpendicular bisector of AB. Line OD is perpendicular bisector of segment AB. Therefore this point D is at equidistant from points A and point B. Therefore segment AD congruent segment BD.